Hi, I'm Sam, and my two words are shallow and established. So I grew up in a Christian home. I learned the rules of Christianity, I learned who Jesus was, and I'm really thankful for all of that, but I never really learned the whys. So why do we believe these things? Why do we follow these rules? And that lack of a strong foundation kind of manifested itself in my freshman year here at college. I didn't have any Christian community to support me or keep me accountable, and I didn't try to find any. I went to parties and I would just feel waves of guilt and shame the next day, and I just wanted to hide away from that. And I was chasing success by the world standards. And this kind of looked like being very controlling in my schedule, whether it was for this next week or the next 4 years. And I had put God and my faith in just a little box that honestly fit really well in my organized life, but I was really exhausted and it all just felt kind of shallow. And then the summer after my freshman year, I went on a mission trip. Well, I ran a mission trip, and I was just surrounded by this community of people who loved Jesus and who would truly sacrifice everything for their faith. And that little box that I had put God in my life just burst open, and he just invaded every aspect of my life in a good way. And with it came all of these questions and all of these kind of doubts, which I was confused about. Like, if I had truly accepted Jesus, why was I having doubts and questions? Like, why did Jesus have to come and die for us? I was always taught that God was a loving God. He is forgiving and he wants to have a relationship with us. So why couldn't he just forgive us for these sins, these bad things that we have done? And I just had to talk to people about this. I had to pray about it, and I had to dig into my Bible and look at scriptures just to kind of wrestle for an answer to these questions. And for that specific question, I kind of came to the conclusion that yes, God is loving and he wants to have a relationship with us, but he's also a God of justice, and someone had to pay the price for all of those sins that we've committed. And nothing that we sacrificed here on earth could ever pay that price, because since we're broken, everything here is just a little bit broken along with us. So Jesus came down, lived a perfect life, and gave that life to pay the price for all of our sins. So all of these things, all these questions that I finally got answered that I didn't even know I had, changed the rules that I had to follow just because into convictions into my heart. And that's not because I feel like I have to do these things. It's just kind of a secondary thing off of giving my heart to God. Like, I want to do these things for him. I've been able to focus less on success by whatever that means in the world, and I've truly been able to find my passions and pursue those, the things that the Lord has put into my heart that I absolutely love. And along this, like, it's a process, and I still have questions come up all the time that I have to dig into, but I know that I'm loved, I'm forgiven, and I'm established as a child of God. And it's not through me or the things that I have done, because I'm far from perfect, but it's because of who he is. He's good, he is faithful, and he is most of all loving. If you guys have any questions about any of this, or just want to talk to me more about my faith journey or anything else, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to start a conversation about this with you. Thanks.